Okay, today's video on the 380 SL is this gauge. It's driving me nuts. Apparently it's very common. Apparently it's a fuel sending unit. It works, so I mean, I could tell how much gas is in there, but just it going back and forth just drives me insane. So apparently it's a fuel sending unit. I'm gonna go back there and take it off. I'll show you where it is. Hopefully I don't break anything because it's like 150 bucks. Hopefully I can clean it and I'll be ready to go. But I mean, I might as well open it up and check. By the way, if you like these videos, I made a whole bunch of them with this 380 SL, my 84 380 SL. So if you have one, maybe you have similar issues, I'm trying to just bring this up to perfect condition as much as possible. Thanks. Okay, so the fuel sending unit is in the back, so it's actually where the soft top bay is. So it is right there underneath that white cap. So I'm gonna put the camera down here for a second. I'm gonna go to the other side. Hopefully you're able to see this. The white cap is pretty easy to come off. So you just you can use a screwdriver. Just like that. Show you what that looks like. Look at that big old hex. I bought one of these guys from eBay. Show you what it looks like. Sorry, I bought it from Amazon. This is it right here. 46 millimeter hex. It was like 15 bucks on Amazon. Apparently it's the same one that you can use to put the fuel strainer on. If you saw my other video, I didn't use this, but apparently it's the same size, 46 millimeter to pull that out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the wire and put this hex on there and try to get that removed. So the one issue I had is when I bought this 46 millimeter, this is a 3/4 inch drive and I don't have a 3/4 inch head to go on it, so that was kind of an issue. Mine is 1/2 inch and I would have to get an adapter, so make sure you get the right one. But what I ended up doing is I put this head right on and then I used a plumber's wrench to tie on that, and I was able to get it to turn. So I just got it turned, so let's take a look at it. We're gonna try to pull it out right now. So it's loosened up. I'm gonna go to the other side, pull it out. You can kind of look at it at the same time. Right. Make sure you have something to collect with. This thing's a little big. Let's see if I can do this. It doesn't drip all over the place. I'm gonna turn this. Get a rag. I only keep about half a tank or 1/3 of a tank in here anyway. Just gotta let it drain a little bit. It's draining right now. See that? I'll let it drain for a second. Here it is. It's a lot shorter than the other Mercedes videos that I saw. I guess on the SL it's a little bit smaller, a little shorter. There's a plunger in here. There's some more gasoline coming out. Some more gasoline. There's a little nut that we're gonna need to take off. Anyway, I'll let it drain for a little bit and I'll get back to you. Okay, compared to the other ones that I saw that was getting pulled out, they looked a whole lot worse. So this one doesn't seem like it has a whole lot of buildup. The plunger in there seems like it's moving back and forth just fine. So maybe this is not an issue. But anyway, we're gonna take it apart just to see if there's anything inside that we need to know about. This little rubber piece was on here. Just pulls right off. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some needle nose pliers and get this little, if you could see it, it's like a little screw off at the end of it. So let me do that. Okay, got this whole thing apart. So this is the last little rubber piece. When you remove that, there's a little nut. You remove that. Once you remove that, there's a metal piece that's at the end here. Got that off. And then this little device pulls out of the metal tube. Yeah, these little wires are super thin, so better not mess with that. And overall, this thing looks pretty good. I mean, compared to the ones I was looking online, they have all kinds of buildup. This thing looks like it's brand new. So maybe this is not the issue at all. And this plunger is moving back and forth just fine. So it doesn't seem like that's an issue. So let me give it a little clean, and then hopefully that'll help out a little bit. So I used some brake cleaner, cleaned this thing out. It honestly doesn't look bad at all compared to what I saw. This plunger is definitely moving back and forth just fine. No buildup at all. I'm gonna put everything back together and hope it does better, but I don't think I fixed anything here. I was hoping to see a bunch of buildup like the other ones on the plunger and on the bottom, but that's not the case here. This one looks pretty good. Got everything back together, car's on. Needle is still moving. So not F-fix, but at least you know where it is if you ever need to get to it. If you can comment below if you know how to solve this issue, that would be great, very helpful. If I ever get it fixed, I will update this video with how I got it fixed. But as of now, needle's still bouncing around. I mean, the only other thing is I guess paying $130 to get one of those replaced. That would be an option. But if there's a way to clean it out that I'm not figuring out, then please let me know. For now, needle bouncing. Thank you.